Konfwa, Närcon goers and Vtuber enthusiasts the world over. This is Fuwamay, the resident social media manager of Vtuber Valhalla. And today with me, I have the adorable axolotl Vtuber, Ressnie.
Hello!
Hello, Ressnie. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
You want to do a little self-introduction?
Oh gosh, I always suck at these. But my name is Ressnie. I am from Sweden, and I'm a silly little axolotl. I love snacks and boba tea, and yeah, that's about it.
Yay! I love your model, by the way. Tell me, who made it?
I did actually, or I drew it. And then I had 2 people work on the rigging for her.
Sugoi, we stand a self-made VTuber. You said that you're bad at self-introductions, but like, do you have any sort of thing that you generally default to when people raid into you and whatnot? Or
I guess it's kind of like the kind of like the Swedish VTuber kind of thing. I actually didn't know there were so many Swedish VTubers out there, but
there are.
Recently, I found out there's a lot more, but I feel like it's also very secretive. Some of them, like, they don't really show that they're Swedish, and all of a sudden, like, I talk to them, and they're like, "Oh, I am Swedish." I'm like, what? Since when? Yeah, it's just really fun. But I've also met some really nice people out there. But yeah, I usually panic a lot when I get like graded and stuff like that. So I feel like my introduction is just like what comes out at the time, which sometimes can be really good and sometimes can be really bad. So yeah, I panic a lot.
Fair enough. So what do you generally do on your streams? What are they, if you were to boil them down?
Well, I do a little bit of everything. I am a variety streamer most of the time. I like yapping. I yap a lot. I yap a lot about like my interests at the time and like what's on the topic, what's on the menu, you know. But then I also have recently found a very, very, very deep love for shitty simulator games. Like we're talking the ones that are made by like a single programmer with free to use assets on like stuff like that.
Oh,
those really hit home to me. I've become a supermarket sim streamer.
Okay.
Something about that game, I just really love it. I just love those types of games right now. Those are like my favorite thing. On my spare time, I am a little FPS gremlin.
Really?
I do like to hit those headshots, yes, but I can't do that.
Naruhodo. Which games do you like to play then? From the FPS ones?
Valorant is like my default to go to. I took a break from it, but now I recently came back. Pray for my recovery. And then I also Fortnite recently, but only no build. I don't do build.
Okay. Interesting. As someone who has never played Fortnite ever, it's very fascinating from an outside perspective looking in, you know? I just see Hatsune Miku and like Naruto and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's like one of the funniest thing with Fortnite, because like I run around as Sabrina Carpenter just killing people.
Right, yeah, she's also, oh my god.
Yeah, and then I like when I kill them, I just start like dancing like to like please, and it's just like yeah, I just killed Peter Griffin and now I'm dancing on his dead body. Like yeah,
Peter Griffin is in Fortnite.
Peter Griffin is in Fortnite. I feel like most of things is like in Fortnite right now. I'm very surprised they actually haven't done any VTubers yet. I feel like that's a huge cash grab right there, especially after the success of Hatsune Miku. Put more VTubers in there, trust me.
They should. They really should.
If they do it now, I want 50% profit of all the sales, because that was my idea.
Hey, yo, Fortnite HQ, y'all listening? Get on that.
The games.
I swear, in a year, if we get any announcements that like Fortnite VTuber skins are coming and whatnot, we'll just be able to be like, oh, that was
my idea. Oh, yeah. You heard it here. You heard it. We have it on video. Yep. We have it on video.
So, Ressnie, when it comes to your streams, when can we catch you live? And where?
I stream, actually, by the time this comes out, I probably have moved, so my schedule will be a little bit different, but on most weekdays from 6 p.m. CEST, I try my best in every other weekend, and I stream for maybe sometimes even 8 hours.
8? Oh my god. Jesus Christ, girl.
The simulator games, they are like an ADHD trap. I get stuck.
Fair enough.
Oh, at twitch.tv/Ressnie. Hashtag self-promo.
Yeah, no. This is meant to be a self-promo, girl. Self-promo as much as you want. This is literally all about you.
I hate doing it though. I still feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, I get that. It'll never feel right, but you just gotta get used to it. It's part of the job description.
Exactly.
Shameless plugging is okay in
Shameless
this space.
plug.
Do you have any other plugs that you want to do? Any social media, YouTube?
I've recently started to upload more on my YouTube channels. If you want to go and support that, it's the same thing there. YouTube/Ressnie, I guess. And yeah, I post very much a lot on Twitter because I'm chronically online. And I do art sometimes.
Oh, you do? Well, of course, you drew your own model after all. That's true.
yeah. But I've been very busy recently, so I've been slacking into that part. But hopefully soon.
I wish artists are very pleasant. Can I see?
Exactly. Show me.
Do you ever do art streams and stuff then, or do you just do the gaming?
No, unfortunately, I run out of sockets for my computer to like have an art tablet in. And also recently I've decided to completely uninstall every single art program on my PC because I have a laptop that I like use as my work laptop because my PC always gets full. I don't know what happens to my C disk, but that girl is always full of something and I cannot clean her up. And
do you use
I
Clip
just
Studio Paint?
I use Clip Studio Paint, yes.
Because I discovered the hard way, because I had the exact same issue where my C disk would fill up constantly. Clip Studio Paint will like occasionally make backups of all of your files.
Oh yeah, I
on
know
the C disk. Yeah, and as someone who's also made like VTuber models, those are chunkers. Several gigs size. If your C disk like makes multiple backups of a VTuber model, we're talking like dozens of gigs right there that are just there as backup, and it's kind of like, bro, mannen, come on.
I'm gonna be honest, the backups have saved me though so many times.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I usually like can't even stream art either way because I get so focused on the artwork, so I don't talk. I just do like this.
なるほどね.
I feel like it's more fun to like do gaming and talking and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I get that completely. How long is it that you've been streaming exactly for?
I've been streaming since 2017 actually.
Oh really? Oh my god.
Yeah. I started like really young, and then I took a really long break. And then in late 2020, I kept getting TikToks about streamer tips. And I was like, I think this is a sign for me to go back to streaming.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did, because now that wonderful thing of VTubers have come out, and I was like, I no longer have to show my face.
A godsend.
Banger. Yeah. So I got a very cute little Vroid commissioned, and I used that for most of the part. And then I was like, I want to make my own Life 2D model. So yeah.
How long did it take to make?
That one pretty quick, because it wasn't best, but it was my first one ever, The rigger popped off with that one though. That really saved that model, because the model actually looks really good today because of the rigging. The art, not so much, but the rigging, yes. And then I've made approximately... This is my fourth model that I have.
Okay. We've gone through a couple of iterations then.
Yeah. This is my first axolotl model, though. I had a whole rebrand recently.
Naruhodo.
Yeah.
What were you before then?
I was an angel VTuber. And I felt like the brand, it was very cute, very like calm, angelic, obviously. And I was like, that is not me. I might be cute, but I'm far, far away from angelic. And a lot of people actually commented on that. They were like, oh, I did not expect this, like when I saw your model. And yeah, so I was like, I wasn't necessarily feeling that much, like, not uncomfortable, but not comfortable with the model or the brand. So I was like, I'm gonna do a full-on rebrand. What should I be? Axolotl. So yeah, that's the story of how I became an axolotl.
Naruhodo, I see. That's really nice. Is axolotls are they your favorite animal?
Actually, no, but in Minecraft it is.
Oh, okay.
It's solely because of Minecraft. And then I've kind of started to fall in love with them even more now afterwards. And the funniest thing is, like, after I rebranded, everyone sent me axolotl things that they saw, like including my friends in my audience. Like if they were at the zoo and they saw an axolotl, they sent me a picture. It was like, oh, look, it's you. If they were at like at the store, they found like an axolotl toy. They took a picture and said, oh, it's you. So it's really cute that people have been doing that. And
That's adorable.
Yeah,
Minecraft axolotls are genuinely the cutest, though. I love them as well.
exactly.
Yeah. Do you have any other sort of favorite criaturas then?
I guess I'm a very big bird advocate.
Bird. Okay.
I love birds. I have 2 pet birds myself. And recently I've been on this very big rant about pigeons and pigeon rights in society. We need to save the pigeons. I feel so bad for them.
Don't we all?
Yeah, humans actually domesticated them back in the day and made them our pets. And then we decided that they were ugly and stinky and didn't deserve like our love anymore, so we sent them out on the street. But by that time they had been so domesticated that they no longer knew how to survive on their own, so that's why they live in the cities and they no longer know how to make their own nests and stuff like that. So if you see a pigeon, please be nice to it. It's trying its best to survive.
They're a bit silly, but
yeah.
they're trying.
The amount of times I just wanted to like grab a pigeon off the street and take it home and take care of it is alarming a lot of times, but I haven't done it yet.
Pick up bird, like hamburger.
Yeah, you generally could do that. If you just feed it a little bit, you could just grab it and take it home. It will be very calm and accept its fate.
Fair enough. No survival instinct whatsoever.
No survival instincts, actually.
On the topic of you being an axolotl, I just came to think of the fact that, like, you know what axolotls are called in Japanese, right?
Yeah, uparupa.
Uparupa. It's so cute.
Uparupa.
It's the cutest name ever.
Yeah. During my rebrand, I actually thought about changing my name from Ressnie to like something uparupa related because I thought it was so cute. But I ended up sticking with Ressnie because, like, as I said, I've been streaming for so many years with that username. It would be weird to switch it up to something else. I feel like I would not be able to get used to someone else calling me something else, you know? And all my friends would probably still call me Ressnie.
Fair enough. How did you actually end up getting into VTubing then? We did touch upon it a tiny bit, but like, was there any sort of spark that really kicked it off?
It was, oh gosh, I'm so bad at names. What was that? The one VTuber that kind of started the whole thing?
Oh, Kizuna Ai?
Yeah. So I saw like her collabing with other people, like big people. Like I think the one that introduced me actually to VTubing was her collab with PewDiePie.
Hey, I was about to mention, like, you know, the PewDiePie collab stuff.
Yeah.
Also,
The
hey,
PewDiePie
Monica.
thing. Yeah.
Hey, Monica. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Monica. Yeah, and it was just like, that was my first introduction. I was like, that's really cool how this model like moves depending on the person, and it's like live movement. And I started going back to streaming as a face cam, as a flesh tuber, jokes.
Flesh tuber. Yes.
And yeah, and then I was like, I was just talking to my chat. I was like, I don't want to show my face anymore. Like, I'm not necessarily feeling comfortable with it. Like, not that I'm ugly. It was just more like the fact that I had to like clean my room, because that was another thing. Everyone just kept commenting on my room, and I'm just like, please let me be a girl failure in peace.
I'm just a girl, Your Honor.
I'm just a girl, like, please. And it was just like, people just commented on what I was wearing. You know, during the summer it got super hot, so I like wore a tank top. It's always like, I see what you're becoming. And I was like, what do you mean by that? And it was just yeah, and it's just like, I just couldn't wear a tank top on stream because
people were weird.
As a woman, I got born with honkadoos, and apparently that was too much for some people to handle. So yeah, my friend actually had a Vroid model. Her name is Sidrose. And I was like, I kind of want to do that. So I did. And then I think live 2D wasn't a big of a thing back then as well. It was more Vroids or like 3D. And then live 2D kind of became a thing. And yeah, that's when I started to, because I thought that was really cool. But now I want to make a 3D model for myself, but I don't know how to rig.
From scratch?
I don't know how to rig.
Oh God.
Yeah, I actually study game art in college. So I do 3D modeling for props and stuff. And I want to do a 3D model myself. But
That is super duper cool. I love that.
yeah, but I don't know how to rig, and yeah,
You just know
I
how
don't
to
even know
model,
how to
not
make
how
a
to
3D
rig.
model. Yeah, like I know how to make a 3D model, but I don't know how to make it specifically for VTubing because I'm assuming parts has to be cut, and yeah.
Probably, yeah. I only know about the making model like for 2D applications, but it's probably kind of similar in certain ways.
Yeah, you have to have everything separate, I'm assuming, like eyeballs and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think you have to be as separate as live 2D. I think you can actually get past a lot of things.
The separation with live 2D models is absolutely bonkers. Every single eyelash has to be its own separate layer, bro.
Hair strand.
Yep. So Ressnie, especially now, seeing as you've rebranded and stuff like that, what are your goals going forward as a content creator and as a VTuber?
I think my main goal right now is partner. I was so close to getting it. I actually do have a toggle for this because I am pretty petty. So I made my failed partner application into a t-shirt. So that is like my main goal is to get partner, but I feel it's around the corner. We're almost there. But another like would be to do like actually like sponsorships and stuff. I don't know. And another goal, this is really, really weird, but I want to be on tier list. You know, those tier lists that people post on Twitter and stuff like that. I want to be on those. I want to be on those unprompted, like, you know, when they do it with their Oshis and stuff like that. I feel like if I end up on a tier list or like who would you sit next to on a flight, if I made it onto one of those, I feel like I've made it.
Yeah.
I made it as a
I completely get that. When people start making memes out of you, that's how you know you made it.
Yeah. Please, like, put me in memes. I want memes.
You heard it here first, folks. Put her in memes. Do it. Do it now.
Yeah.
Make memes of the silly axolotl.
Please.
Make an axolotl's day by clowning on her.
Yeah. Make fun of me, please.
Yeah. Shouldn't say that so enthusiastically. Someone will take you a bit too seriously.
I could take it. I'm used to it by now.
Fair enough. I'm sorry, I have to comment on it, but your accent is so fascinating to me because you're Swedish, right? But,
yeah.
But it's I don't what. Huh?
So I like to say that I have like a mutant accent because I of course I'm Swedish, and back in the day I was so insecure about my Swedish accent. I tried really, really hard to get rid of it. So if you look at like old clips of me, you will hear me like with a British accent. Yeah, sometimes it was really bad. Sometimes it was actually like a lot of people actually thought I was British. And then I try to get my Swedish accent back and be like more, because I feel like it's unique. I guess like not everyone has an accent, and I feel like having an accent is charming. You know, I like every types of accents. You know, and then I met this Australian girl named Froggy Hoppins, and we talk almost like every day. So I also have like this thing that I catch people's manners and like and the way they speak. So I've kind of slightly caught a little bit of her accent, and especially like in words. Yeah. And especially like in the way she the way she says some words like you and stuff like that. So a lot of people actually think I'm Australian at this point.
Oh my god.
A lot of people think I'm an Aussie, and it's like I have to correct them. And I'm like, no, I'm actually Swedish, but I have like this mutant Swedish Aussie accent. It's like Australians don't think I'm Australian, but people that aren't Australian think I'm Australian. So it's just this really big thing that it's just like a lot of different accents mutated into one that I can't really pinpoint what it is.
I feel like that's the case for so many people though. A lot of the VTubers that I've like talked to thus far as well have kind of said that as well, that they have like weird mutant accents or like a mishmash of a bunch of different accents.
A lot of people try to hide their accents like I used to do because I feel like I don't know why we feel
so insecure
embarrassed
about it.
by it or like insecure about it, because it's like totally normal. Like it's a thing, and it just shows where you're from, and I don't think that's anything you should be embarrassed of. Like,
No, absolutely not.
yeah, so like a lot of people, like they just try to fake it and try to like get rid of their accent to, like, I don't know, like sounding American.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like also like British people try to sound American.
Fake
Like,
it till
I
you
don't
make it
know.
to the point that people
Fake it
mistake
till
you for an
make
Aussie.
it. Exactly. I'm no longer like trying to hide it though, but it's more like if I spend a lot of time with people, like I
Then
just
they will
catch
rub
it.
off on you. Yeah.
Yeah. I come from the Stockholm area, and then I moved south for like this college. And I caught like the accent the first week, and every time I called home, they would make fun of me and be like, "Oh wow, you really caught an accent." I was like, "God damn it, God damn it."
To be fair,
So,
people
yeah.
outside of Stockholm love to make fun of the Stockholm accent as well. So like it goes both ways.
Exactly. Yeah, when I'm here and my Stockholm accent slips up, they just be like, "Hi, you sound like a Stockholmer." I was like, "Oh, stop.
Ooh, Stockholmare.
Let me be." I'm sorry.
What's that? Stockholm.
I'm sorry.
No, daijoubu. It's okay. It's okay. You're perfect just the way you are. Don't you worry, baby girl. Tell me about yourself. What are your interests? You do game dev. You like the weird simulation games. Do you have any other such obsessions or strange, like, things that you want to yap about for a little bit?
Yeah, I yap a lot about game stuff, like the game production kind of stuff, because like that kind of gets me nerding out now, how I know when it's made. So I had like a full on kind of like class with my chat, like an entire stream where I just talked about normals. Like
Normals?
It's a really complicated thing. I don't think I can talk about it right now.
Oh, that's fair. That's fine.
But it's like a lot of like different kind of game art stuff, like what goes into it, and just trying to explain it, because like whenever I find someone that something I'm really interested in, I like to share it and try to like explain it and like share my knowledge with people. So like 3D modeling, I love that. I love texturing and 3D modeling as well. So every time like I get into the topic, I just yap for hours about it. Like 3D modeling and stuff like that. But I'm also like trying to avoid nerding out too much on stream, because like I want to be silly, goofy, and entertaining. And sometimes when I get nerding out, I just go for hours and just info dump on my poor little chat. No
What if
escape.
they like it?
They do though, but I still feel like insecure. I was like, I don't want to have like a full-on lecture about this. But yeah.
Could have a dedicated stream a month where you're just lecturing your chat about your latest obsession with game development.
This game development, I just go crazy. Everything that's just on my mind, I try my best to like talk about on stream and stuff like that, which really helps with simulator games, because I feel like simulator games is like kind of having that Subway Surfers like in the corner of a TikTok,
Yeah. No, I get that.
It helps me yap and have people like still pay attention to the screen. And it's a little ADHD trap, so I highly recommend that if you want to do just chatting, but you might not like know how, because like getting to the point where you can do just chatting streams it's kind of hard.
It is, isn't it?
You can yap for how much you want. You can yap for hours, but you're soon gonna run out of topics to talk about if someone doesn't talk back to you. You know?
It's so much easier to be yapping when you're like actively kind of doing something.
Yeah. And some games you have a hard time yapping to, because it takes so much of your focus that you might not be able to yap, like, because you have to focus on the game. And then there's like games that are like simulator games that are super easy to just game and not think too much and yap about everything that's on your mind. We've had so many interesting discussions during Supermarket Simulator. Like,
Hell yeah.
It's really fun though. And I think my community really likes it, because every time like I'm like, oh, should we game? They're like, yeah, pull on Supermarket Sim. And it's just like, yeah. So,
I mean, it's an excuse for them to get to talk to their favorite girl, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's been really nice to have a community that loves to yap with me, because I love yapping, and I love when people yap with me, because I feed off energies, and I I can yap for hours if someone yaps with me, you know? So yeah.
Yapping is like a prerequisite for if you want to be a streamer.
Exactly. Learn how to yap. And
Yes.
also, I highly recommend getting a retail job, believe it or not, because then you are forced to talk to strangers. And that's what
Fair.
you have to do on streaming.
Yeah.
Retail has really helped me with my social anxiety and has really unlocked like fake it till you make it kind of talking kind of thing. You know, I work at like a little boutique. So all the customers in there, like they talk to you and they're not just going to the cashier. Like you have to have a conversation with them. So like 80-year-old woman comes in, haven't talked to anyone in like days. She wants to yap with me.
Oh, yeah.
I
It's
have
always
to be
the
able to yap
elderly.
back
They
with
love
her.
yapping.
Yeah. And it's just like they haven't been able to talk to anyone. Maybe their grandkids like this would really call. And then they have me to talk to. So I do that.
Yippee!
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Now, Ressnie, it's been a pleasure getting to talk to you and get to know you a bit more. I've seen you around for a while, especially on like Twitter, and especially in conjunction with your whole rebrand. I feel like you popped up a fair bit. So I'm happy I got to get to know you a little better. And I think that everyone watching agrees as well. Do you have any parting words that you would like to share with the people?
Protect the pigeons, please. They need all our help. And yeah, be kind to everyone and just have fun and live your life because be cringe and free.
Be cringe and be free. So true.
Yeah.
This has been Ressnie, everyone. Make sure to go and check her out, especially if you want cozy yapping sessions and ADHD traps.
Yeah.
Thank you again so much, Ressnie, for coming on.
Thank you
this
for
little
having me.
interview.
This was so much fun.
Yee! それじゃ、bye bye everyone.
Bye bye.